So last week we had Mike getting kidnapped. Conan seemingly figured out who was behind it. I'm still quite lost. I'm still not quite sure who it is. I couldn't figure it out. But seeing that today is the case resolution, and I've also been hearing there's a pretty big, not revelation, a pretty big thing that goes down at the end of this chapter. Uh, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I hope you guys are. So without any further ado, guys, let's get into this week's chapter. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are. Let's do this. So we got case resolution, file 1017. It's not Mike, but Naoko is in danger. Highly intense resolution. So we got Mike, we got Detective Chiba, we got Conan on the front cover here. Let's get into this week's chapter, guys. I'm excited. You figured out who the culprit is? The one who killed Sergeant Momosaki and Assistant Inspector Yagi? Yeah. The culprit is one of the three people who were taken in by those female police officers a week ago, right? Yeah, it seems they were really angry when they were taken to the station. So we got Conan here. He's in the car with Detective Chiba. Mike calls him at the end of the chapter using kind of like Morse code, just tapping on the phone. The guy finds out and ends up knocking her out. So now they're kind of trying to figure out where is she. Okay. So Naoko has been taken by the serial murderer, and Conan has figured out who said culprit is. Okay. If I recall correctly, there was a person named Iono who had forgotten his license and was fiddling with his smartphone while driving. A person called Akame who was driving his bike without a helmet and was going in the wrong direction, and a person called Shirayama who drove without his seatbelt on and had an expired car inspection. Those three, right? So those are our three suspects. Right off the back, honestly, guys, I am leaning towards Iono just because he's to be angry for that because he forgot his license and stuff like that, and he was using his phone. That's two pretty big things that you shouldn't really do. So for him to be upset and angry, but to go to murder, that's kind of over the top. I think for them to do any of this, it's a little bit over the top for all three of them. But yeah, you never know. And out of the whole lot, the one that looked the maddest was Akame, which was the bike rider. The thing that Sergeant Momosaki, the first victim, was pointing at, along with the Assistant Inspector Yagi, the second victim, was turning her head towards probably the no parking sign. Okay? Do you know why prohibition signs have a circle and a diagonal line on them? No. The shape is an overlap of the letters N and O. Okay, so no, basically. Alright. They signify the English word no. The no parking sign is blue and is overlaid with N and O. In other words, a O and no, which gives us Iono. Okay, so the culprit is Iono-san. Alright, so Iono. So the thing is Iono-san's AO and O gives us Iono. Translation AO blue. Okay, alright. So he's using the color. So because of the colors, basically. Yeah, the color blue is our, and then obviously the letter no. That's where he's coming up with. Would someone really leave such a puny clue as a dying message? I was wondering about that at first too. But if you look around and find nothing else, wouldn't you end up using it? What's more, the number 7155 that Assistant Inspector Yagi left on her smartphone most likely refers to Article 71, Section 55 of the road traffic law. Okay? Obviously, you would have to know traffic law to know this. You must not hold your cell phone and make calls or concentrate on the screen while driving. In other words, there is no doubt that he points towards Iono-san, who was fiddling with his smartphone while driving. Okay, so it looks like it's Iono. So it looks like it's him more than everything. I just received a call from Sergeant Chiba and obtained valuable information that designates Iono Kengo as the main suspect in the policewoman's serial murder case. I hereby proclaiming an area-wide emergency deployment and declaring Ayano Kengo as a wanted person. He's a heinous criminal who has killed 2 of our officers. So this is uh, Kuroda. Alright, Kuroda, he's a beast, he's the bomb. I love that Kuroda's here. Alright, with the dignity of the police at stake, arrest him without fail. Yes, sir. So we got everyone there, including Inspector Maguire. But this is all Conan's deduction. I should say, as expected, from sleeping Conqueror's bag of wisdom. So he's smiling because he's like, he's coming from Conan. Because Chiba said it came from Conan, and I like that because the Conqueror's got a massive smile on his face, knowing it's coming from Conan. Alright. So noisy. There's an awful lot of patrol cars driving around. Of course there is. They're searching for a suspect who's killed 2 police officers, after all. That's why I'd suggest you release me quickly and turn yourself in. For the millionth time. If you want me to release you, tell me already. Okay? She's in here, right? That bitch called Yumi. Alright, so we got the sound effects there. And what will you do if I tell you? First, I'll tell you that I picked up your phone. Then I'll make her come here to get it and push her out of the window so that her head will crack open. Like my girlfriend Aiko's did. Okay? Well, she might get caught in my trap and get turned into a human skewer before that. In that case, I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. Oh, I said Mike's been a bitch. She's been a bitch like, fuck you, cunt. So we got confirmation Ayano. And also the reason why he's on is because his partner basically got killed. Now, if memory serves me right, she was in a very, like a domestic abuse relationship after breaking up with him. And the theory is that she ended up jumping to her death because she couldn't handle it. And Ayokengo's girlfriend killed herself by jumping off the roof of her company, okay, 1 week ago. Yes, it seems like the reason was that she was harassed by one of her superiors at work and wasn't able to stand it. Alright, so no, I was partially wrong. So she was getting harassed, but she did commit suicide. And I received a text message from her that said goodbye. Apparently, he frantically left work and drove to his girlfriend's place without taking his license. He was stopped by Sergeant Momosaki on the way. In that case, he held a grudge against those 2 for holding him up, thinking that he could have stopped his girlfriend's suicide if that hadn't happened. But right after that text message, she left Ayano a voicemail, where what's worrisome is that during the questioning, a friend of the 2 police called Yumiko called to invite them for karaoke. And Ayano pretty much flipped out. Maybe he mixed her up with Yumi-san. And where's Yumi-san now? I've been trying to call her for a while, but I'm not getting through. So she's trying to call Yumi. Can't get through. I think Yumi's sleeping. A message? Ah, yes. Conan just sent a message to your phone. Conan did? For various reasons, I'm driving him home right now. Anyway, does the phone number in the message belong to Yumi-san or not? Did you get a call from Yumi-san? No. I don't know if it was Yumi-san or not. After I heard the sound of 7 taps with a nail 4 times. There was a man's voice saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then the call was cut off. This number is Mike's. Mike? Yumi-san's subordinate? Alright, so now they've figured out it's Mike. Now that you mention it, we haven't been able to contact Mike either. So, Mike, Calico Cat, maybe the culprit mistakenly thought that she was Yumiko's subordinate and abducted her in order to call out the person called Yumi and kill her. So, do you know what that Ayano person does for a living? Yes, if I recall correctly, he's a renovator contractor. Renovator, contractor, 7 taps, 4 times, 7 times 4, so 7 4s are 28. It's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So, twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. I like it. I like that. Twinkle twinkle. The lyrics of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star have 4 lines with 7 syllables each. She must be being held at the planetarium that's under renovation. Her mouth was sealed so she could only give hints by making sounds. I see. If Ano's company is undertaking the renovation of the planetarium, he must also know what time the workers leave. If it's the planetarium that's under renovation, it's close to the park that was the first crime scene where we were until a little while ago. Hurry! So Chibi's chugging that. Yui's like taking off. He's like, match. Conan's with him. I love how Conan's basically able to convince him to go with him. So they get to the planet. So they're at the planetarium. Damn. So you're not going to talk no matter what, huh? Then that's enough. Don't talk. In return, I'll make sure that mouth of yours will never talk again. So he's planning to go up. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. A kid? What's this? Why are you here? So he's freaking out, kind of saying, twinkle, twinkle, little star. This is awesome. I brought him along to distract you. Ah! And Chibi's like, whack! Full on like judo toss. Shit, Chibika? 10:54 p.m. The suspect has been secured. Woo! So he's coming as the hero. It's all your fault. Because you police don't let me go. Aiko. At the time, you weren't carrying your driver's license and fiddling with your smartphone while driving, right? It's only natural that you would be stopped. Okay? But they wasted time during questioning with the stupid discussion about karaoke and held me back. Even though I wanted to get to my girlfriend as soon as possible to persuade her. They held you back in order to calm you down. They let someone who so panicked that they forgot their license go like that, they'd likely cause an accident. And what's more, didn't you hear your girlfriend's message? What message? As I thought, you were so frantic about calling your girlfriend that you didn't even check your voicemail. This was her last message to you. Ayoko-kun, be too distant to put this into a text message, so I'll say it directly. Thanks for everything until now. Someone fell gone out. No way. 1 minute after she sent you a message, she left the smartphone from which she had sent the message on the roof of the company and jumped off. You wouldn't have made it in any case. That's not true. That's not true. So he's crying. Phew. You were Yumi-san's subordinate. Ding. Click. Huh? What's going on? The crossbow. So Mike's jumped up, bang, dodged Chiba out of the way. She cut her leg. What'd you do? Something so reckless. Because I wanted to. So she's all blushing and everything. Chiba's holding her. Because I'm a police officer. So it's only natural. Jeez. Carry to the nearby hospital, so hang in there. Okay. Step back further away to avoid being noticed by the suspect. Alright. So, because he parked away, and she's like, alright. If I recall correctly, somewhere around here. There. Baker University Hospital. Damn. Traffic light is taking so long. So, there's no cars or people around. Should I just cross? You must not cross. Huh? Although, you think no one's watching, I am and you are too. Once you break the rules, it'll end up becoming a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it'll be hard to break. Don't you know that? So you really were my childhood friend, Naoka-chan. Stupid. I love it! She's like, stupid, of course I am. Oh, I love it, that's awesome. So she's finally figured out who she is. I love it. You're so slow, honestly. She's full on hugging him. The light's already been green for a while now. You're right. I've got to return Naoka-san's phone that I picked up earlier. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, I was asleep like a log in Chuki's room and woke up to 54 missed calls from Miwako. I tried to call her back, but the line is always busy. Did something happen? And then he's like, I love it, he's laughing. That's awesome. Kuroda. Bourbon. Right. This is what I've been waiting for. Yes, as you instructed, I provided that boy all the information I had. Well, it looks like my information didn't help much with solving the case. The devil is in the detail, as nothing is more important than putting out unnecessary flies before they can cause problems. Besides, about the matter, how is it going? Nothing yet. Do not forget to report. Bourbon. No way. Kuroda and Amu show suspicious movements. What are their real intentions? No way. Could Kuroda be rum? Dude, could Kuroda, Chief Inspector Kuroda, could he be rum? Oh. Holy shit! This is huge! Breaking issues 33 to 39 to gather materials. So looks like we're getting a 3-week break. As normal with Gosho, he tends to do this, makes a big ass cliffhanger, and then we're gonna have to wait, no. 33 to 39, so seemingly, possibly 6 weeks. 3 to 6 weeks, I would say. Holy no, it's going to be 6 weeks, guys. So continuing issue number 40. So looks like we're going to have a 6-week break from Detective Conan. Dude, a month and a half to leave us on edge like this. Come on, Gosho. Don't do this to us, man. You did this to us last time. You're doing it again. Holy shit, man. The theories that are going to come out from this. The theories that are going to come out from this, guys. But anyway, guys, look, just hang on a second and we'll jump straight into the review. Alright, guys. So, chapter 1017 of Detective Conan. It's not Mike, but here's the review, guys. So, it was Aoko. He was the one behind everything. How was this all figured out? So, this number 7155 reverts to an article in the traffic law, which basically says you cannot be using your smartphone while driving. So you would have to know a little bit about that type of law to figure that one out. And also in regards to the sign, the blue is owl, and then the actual sign is representing as a no, which obviously is in English. No means you can't do it. So Aono is how they basically did it, how they kind of figured out who was behind it. Right? Obviously, Conan figured all this out eventually while he's with Detective Chiba on his way to being dropped off at Professor Garza's house. Eventually, they kind of figure out where Mike is being held. She's being held at a planetarium because he is a construction worker and he's the boss of a construction company, and it's his company that is working on the renovations of the planetarium, and he's hiding in there. So he's hiding there with Mike. Basically, his whole plan is to get Mike to call Yumi to come to where they are so he can kill Yumi for the simple purpose of those 3 other reasons he has decided to kill them all because his girlfriend, who was being harassed while at work, got to a point where she couldn't handle that anymore and actually committed suicide. They pulled him over because he had no license and he was on his phone the entire time, so naturally he'll be pulled over. And then in the meantime, while they were trying to get him to calm down, they were on the phone talking to Yumi about going to karaoke. Right? So he was like, dude, it's all their fault. If they didn't stall me for so long, I would have gotten there in time and I would have persuaded her not to jump. Unbeknownst to him, he did receive a voicemail message about 2 minutes after the original text message that she sent him. So his girlfriend sent to him saying goodbye, saying, thank you for everything you have done for me. She puts the phone down and then she jumps. So no matter what he would have done, even if he wasn't stopped, he would not have made it in time. And it took Detective Chiba coming in. We also figured out the tapping. It's 7 taps, 4 times, and that was in regards to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. That also led us to the deduction of the planetarium, right? Because it's like twinkle, twinkle, little, like twinkle, twinkle, like twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's like twinkle, twinkle. Yeah, basically it's 7 syllables, 4 lines. That's basically the whole gist of the 7 by 4, right? So anyway, guys, the interesting part though, there was 2 interesting parts. So we got Chiba coming in, saving Mike with the help of Conan, using Conan as a distraction. Chiba was able to sneak behind him, grab him, judo throw him down, pin him down at 10:54 p.m. So nearly 11 o'clock at night, pins him down and arrests him. But luckily, he did not get Mike or Yumi. He did kill 2 officers. Kuroda, Chief Inspector Kuroda, put out the call saying, "This is the guy we're after. Go out there, arrest him, do what you need to do." Everyone was going around trying to find him, and obviously Conan and everyone found him. Kuroda, Chief Inspector Kuroda did some pretty interesting things this week, because he realized, Detective Chiba said, "Oh, but this is just Conan's deduction," and he goes, "As per normal of the wisdom bag of the sleeping Kogoro." Alright, so you could see he was smiling and everything, and we got a big thing that came up with him right at the end of the chapter. Anyway, we get in there, we rescue Mike. Chiba ends up hitting a tripwire which has a crossbow hidden underneath. Mike jumps in, knocks him out of the way, gets her ankle cut by the arrow, saving Chiba. And basically, as we know, they both have feelings for each other, but Chiba didn't know who she was. Now, he didn't realize that she was his childhood friend from many, many, many years ago. So anyway, what ends up going down is eventually he figures out who she is. He's carrying her to the hospital to get her all patched up and everything. He goes, they come to a crossing. And basically at the crossing, he goes, "There's no one here. There's no cars. Let's just quickly go across." She's like, "No, if you do it now, you'll keep doing it. It'll become a habit, and then you cannot break that habit." And that was something that Chiba said. Wait, I actually want to get the exact words here. Where is it? Okay. "Although you think no one's watching, I am, and you are too. Once you break the rules, it'll end up becoming a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it'll be hard to break. Don't you know that?" Okay? So that's what Chiba said to Mike when she was little, and that's where it kind of, because she, "Wait, you are my childhood friend." And she's like, "Oh my god, you are so slow. It's about bloody time." And she basically is hugging him, right? And they're both blushing and everything like that. We end up then going on to the final page with Bourbon and Kuroda. This was pure greatness. Basically, Kuroda gave Bourbon or Amuro specific things to tell Conan. Conan, I believe he used some of that stuff to figure it out. But then the biggest thing, Kuroda says to Amuro, "Besides about that matter, how is it going?" "Nothing yet. Do not forget." So we got Bourbon say, "Nothing yet." And then in the background, we got Akai, we got Shinichi's parents, and he's kind of freaking out. And he goes, "Do not forget to report." Bourbon, Kuroda knows that Amuro is Bourbon of the BO. Oh, like, dude, is this another red herring? Or what? Like, what the hell? What is Kuroda's connection to the BO? Is he Rum? Is Kuroda Rum? We know the boss. We know who the boss is of the BO. Rum, as we know, is the right-hand man of the boss and the one who kind of issues out all the orders. Is Kuroda Rum? That's the question. I got a good feeling that this is almost confirmed that Kuroda is Rum. If not, it's hinting that Kuroda is rum or that Kuroda has something to do with the Black Organization, guys. That is a huge final panel. We have a 6-week break, guys. So Detective Conan is not going to be back for like 6 weeks, guys. 6 fucking weeks, man. Gosho, why are you doing this, man? You're leaving us on cliffhangers. I hate when he does this, but you know he's going to come back bigger and better and bigger and better than ever. Because hell, we had a 3-week break before we started this series, and now we're going to have a 6-week break. So all that's going to tell me is that something big is coming when Detective Conan, the manga, comes back for chapter 1018. There is going to be something really, really big. But anyway, guys, overall, the art was solid. Progression, we wrapped up the mystery, and we've got a massive cliffhanger in regards to Kuroda. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for the chapter in like 6 weeks' time. It's like, oh my god, 6 fucking weeks, and we have to wait 6 weeks for it. This is gonna piss me off and annoy me, and I'm gonna be like, I want it now. Gersha, give me the chapter fucking now. But anyway, guys, 6 weeks, we will be back with 1018. It's going to be great. I know it. Overall, for this chapter, I'm going to give it 4 stars just for that ending. That ending was crazy. And also, the potential start of a relationship between Chiba and Mike. That's another awesome thing to see. But yeah, I cannot wait for chapter 1018. I think it's going to be beast. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be crazy. Anyway, guys, let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys next time with another live reaction and review. Peace. Run away!